I can be simultaneously happy for you and hate your guts about your success. You know what I mean? Like, that is just the way that it is.
And
like,
that's what the sunglasses are for.
That's right. I mean, also just you don't want to.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm so. Oh my God. No way. I should have worn a cuter outfit, but I have to go to a tennis lesson.
You look great. Look, also we have kind of the same thing happening.
I mean, I'm kind of obsessed with these tennis shoes.
Yes, here's the thing. I was afraid of these because you see them and you go, they're white and they're like cotton like a sock, so they're gonna get dirty. But guess what? Because they're cotton like a sock, you can wash them and then they're clean.
Yeah, obviously.
I've had these for a year, bitch. Zoom in. Zoom in.
I don't wear these though unless I'm going to the court.
So you have a tennis lesson.
Yes.
And you gave me this city bag by Balenciaga.
Jared, be careful. I did not give you anything.
This is amazing. I mean,
bling, bling, bling.
So this is my new purse. And if you're listening to the podcast, I love and support that. And that's valid. I also recommend you head over to YouTube and watch the podcast.
That's right.
Where you can see my new bag, which is a Balenciaga city bag in the same color that Mary-Kate Olsen famously had. And we tried. So Mary-Kate Olsen's bag was this one with different hardware because it was an earlier version of this. But famously has like a huge red wine stain at the bottom. Oh. And she still carried it around. And on New Year's 2 years ago, my best friend and I decided that we wanted to do exactly that. And so we poured an entire bottle of red wine into the bag and it didn't stain it. But let me just say, we are speaking with Mark Indelicato.
Oh yeah, hi.
You know him, you love him, Hacks, Ugly Betty, etc. So the drag didn't quite drag.
No, she must have. I don't know what happened to hers, but I guess maybe the lining was too thick. It didn't end up working. We soaked it in red wine to
and
get
nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Honestly, a testament to the craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Wait, do you feel comfortable doing a What's in My Bag with Mark Indelicato right
now?
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Just do it. Okay.
Hi, Vogue. I'm Mark Indelicato, and this is what's in my bag.
Okay. Wait, say it again while I'm not talking over you.
Hi, Vogue. This is Mark Indelicato, and this is what's in my bag. Okay. Yes. It's literally my phone, because I always need to be connected.
So true and so real.
A broken phone charger.
Okay, wait. This is literally. This is real.
I'm phone charger. So oh no, this is not aesthetic at all.
No, but that's the point. That's the whole point. This is when they do the
charger, real sunglasses case, and I'm not taking my sunglasses off because it was a rough night.
Okay.
Liquid IV.
Yes. This is more satisfying in person. I feel like I'm seeing a concert live.
I have carpal tunnel. So
oh
a little
God, bitch. Stop it. You stop it
wrist
right
guard.
Now.
No way.
Look at me right now.
Sis, we are the same.
Falling apart.
I never wear it, but I always have it.
Put it on. I'll take this off. And we'll both wear our, I don't even know what I call mine, a shoulder brace?
Because
get it on.
I need it. Okay, and I never use it. Wait.
You got it. Okay, so watching Mark do this What's in My Bag live feels so good. It makes me want to do, I think the next episode we should do hot ones. And we'll just do hot ones and we'll just wait until the lawyers call.
And I'm like, I can do that. Cut to me if I was ever there.
It seems like it's not hot until the 7th wing, and then the 8th is to bomb, and then the 9th is hot, and then they're done.
I'm like, what else is in my bag? I'm like, imagine I'm like an 8-ball, a jewel, a wallet. There's not much in here.
But that's perfect. I think you did a great job. My favorite part was when you pulled out that ratty old charger because that's real. Work. It's real. I don't like when it's so clearly there was a story that they wanted to tell, or they wanted to present themselves in a certain way. So it's the thing that's in their bag is the teddy bear their grandmother gave them. It's like, no, bitch, that's not in your bag.
And I'm sorry, I'm not walking around with bags in bags in bags in bags.
And show the claw. Show the people the claw.
It's an eagle talon, Jared.
It's an eagle talon.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. Yeah. So okay. So you're a tennis queen.
It's a new-ish hobby.
Is that why you're wearing a carpal tunnel wrist?
Well, yeah, because I'm extremely competitive.
Yeah.
And so I'm also very prone to like hurting myself. And so, but the carpal tunnel is just like being on my phone.
Okay. Oh, literally same.
Do you know what I, like?
I am
That's what
on
it is. This is not a sports injury.
Have you looked at your screen time recently?
No, but it always fucking reminds me.
I'm really scared. I haven't.
Your
looked
screen
at
time
it.
was up by 78%. Cool. Off.
Do you think that mine is higher than yours right now? Do you care or feel comfortable sharing your screen time?
I will. No, I'm more than happy to share it.
Let's both do it.
How do you even?
I don't
do
know.
That?
Hey Siri, what's my screen time? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Okay.
Okay. Settings.
Tell me how to find it.
Do you know how to find?
Oh, screen time. Literally, go to settings. It says screen time. Wow.
Settings. Screen time.
This is a very Okay, I have my daily average.
Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm so scared.
But also, okay, in my defense, I am unemployed right now.
Literally same.
So.
Wait. I just have that.
Understand.
Is my screen time off?
Maybe it's off.
Do you have to turn screen time on?
I don't know. Jared.
Lock screen.
You're asking the exact wrong person.
What is, okay, wait, app?
I'm down 27% for last week.
You are? All right, well, that's huge. Celebrate those
Should
wins.
I say what my daily average is?
Yeah.
8 hours and 16 minutes.
Okay.
That's high.
That's high.
That's a lot of screen time.
That's high. That's like almost
And
4
I wonder why I'm
movies.
going blind and have carpal tunnel.
Are you going blind?
Oh, I'm blind currently. I can't see you.
Oh my God. All right. I think my screen time this feels so unfair because I've just made you share your screen time and I'm not sharing mine.
I mean, no shame in it.
Okay, mine was off because I'm now looking and my daily average is 0 minutes.
You know what? We're going to
babe,
circle back around in another episode where you're going to have to share your screen time.
Holy shit.
Retroactively.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that. I'll punch it back in later in post.
Yes.
It's bad. I don't stop looking at my phone and my elbow, for me, it's more my elbow than my wrist. That hurts as a result.
I mean, maybe my wrist is just so limp because gay. You know what I mean? And especially during Pride Month.
yeah. And it is Pride Month.
Yeah.
That it is.
Happy Pride.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to give some unsolicited advice.
Oh, yes. We are unqualified. We are uninterested. And we're telling you how to live your life.
I'm very interested. And I really, I'm very much the type of person that when it comes to advice, I live in a state of complete delusion where I'm like, I'm rocking these people's worlds right now with this advice I'm giving.
Yeah.
And then I look back on it and I'm like, that's not good advice. Or they'll just tell me directly to my face.
That's not what they want
at all.
I know, because we're in a new trend and phase in life where people don't really want to be told what to do, which I understand because I also don't want to be told what to do. But it makes it hard to give advice that isn't like.
But it's also like grow up. I love being told what to do. I'm entering like my trad wife era. You know what I mean?
Sick.
Like where I'm like, tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tell me what to do. I'm gonna enter like my Nara Smith era. Where I'm just like, all I do is just like make toothpaste from scratch and like talk about my husband.
Just wait for some
I
like
need to
guy
get
who's
that husband
6'5"
first.
to just like tell you where to sit.
Yeah, tell me where to sit.
That sounds nice.
I don't know. I can't make every decision myself. It's exhausting.
It is. Okay. Do you notice anything different about me today?
Besides your shoulder brace? The lack of the lip? What did you get, veneers? I don't know.
I whitened my teeth yesterday.
Oh, good for you. They look great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm currently on a white food diet.
Like white people food or
yeah. For the next
God.
48 hours, I can only eat food that wouldn't stain a shirt.
So nothing.
Kind of. For lunch, I had 11 turkey slices and probably like 30 tortilla chips.
You couldn't do like a mortadella or like a prosciutto turkey
God,
slice.
I fucking love mortadella.
I mean,
I love.
and you
Hannah,
can have that on like a nice little baguette or like
Yes.
a little ciabatta
Yes.
roll.
Hannah did the podcast last week, and then afterwards we went and we got mortadella sandwiches.
Period. And
It
by
was
the way,
amazing.
Hannah Einbinder can thank me for that because I am her Italian wife. And so I'm taking full credit for her love of mortadella.
It's so delicious. It's like, I guess it's like prosciutto is to ham as is it mortadella?
I do love a French ham though.
Sure, but mortadella is like the bologna.
It's
You
it's
know
like
what I mean?
Italian bologna.
It's elevated
For sure.
ham and
For sure.
bologna. There's no ham and there's no bologna in this house. It's prosciutto and it's mortadella.
But it kind of looks like bologna.
It does. It's
Maybe
so. And when you those little
did
green
bolo-
circles,
what is
the
bologna
green
like?
circle.
Was bologna inspired by mortadella?
It's probably actually.
I can't tell you the last time I've actually like had bologna.
Oh, I don't think I honestly, I've probably eaten bologna twice in my whole life. I didn't really eat it as a kid, and I'm certainly not eating it now.
Like what was it? What was the brand where it was like it? I know how to spell bologna because of that commercial.
Yeah.
It was like Bologna.
I don't know. Is that
But
Oscar
it was like
Mayer?
a commercial. Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
Oscar Mayer has a way with Bologna.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And you sing it.
And yeah, and it's a great jingle.
Sing it.
That person is rolling in the riches.
Oscar Mayer?
No, the man. The man.
Oh.
The person that. I'm sorry. I'm just in my trad wife era.
Yeah. Should we take a voicemail?
Yes.
Are we ready to
Absolutely
help
love it.
somebody? Let's do it.
Can I smoke in here?
It really is such a perfect size.
It is. It is a good size. You can get them like.
Yeah,
You
of
can
course.
get
We're
them-
gonna just keep talking about bags.
You can get them like on like Vestiaire. Don't do the real. Okay, I'm not gonna gatekeep this because my friend Ari actually taught me this.
Okay.
Is that do not use the real.
Yeah. Wait, can I just say you look so cool with like headphones, sunglasses, hat, the wrist, the Madonna shirt, mustache,
Thank
a
you.
microphone in front of you.
Thank you
And
so
you're saying,
much.
don't use the real. I'm going, this is the coolest man I've ever seen in my life.
Say it again.
Okay, but continue.
No, but don't use the real because their prices are crazy and they don't pay like their percentage
Yeah.
of what they give the like sellers is not it.
It's abysmal.
It's bad.
Okay.
And so use Vestiaire and you too can have your own Balenciaga city bag for a fairly low price. I mean, since they started remaking them, I would suppose the prices have probably gone up on vintage ones.
Yeah.
But you're still paying. I mean, the quality of them is better.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like a new one, like from like Demna, and it's not as good as
The original.
the Gesquier ones. Like in terms of quality. Wow. Like and these bags are also like what's good about them too is that they look better the more beat up they are.
Yeah, they do have a nice
Like it's not like
quality.
a Chanel flat bag where it's like you have to keep it in pristine condition or it looks like
Yes.
shit. These are bags that are meant to be like it's called a city bag for a reason. Like you'd be walking around like it's like your carry-all, you know what I
get
mean?
so in my head too about like, especially if you spend a lot of money on something, like I want it to be like nobody touch it, and I want it to be perfect forever, and get the stain off of it, and it ruins my life.
But that also like lends itself to like if you buy something brand new at retail price, then I can abide being like, do not touch it, do not put it on the floor, do not. But like if you're getting something like I got this one a few years ago on Vestiaire for I think it was like $300.
So you really beat the trend. You got that a few years ago.
Well,
Everyone
my
has it
best
now.
friend had one first, like before, like I'm talking like 2015 or something. He got it for the first time and introduced it to me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first saw it, when he first got it, I was like, "The is this?"
I know, because I remember when I was a kid and I would see these in the window. I used to think it was the tackiest, ugliest, most overworked thing.
But the girls that I went to high school with in New York City in like 2009, 10, all had them.
Yes.
And it was like, but then they kind of like went out of style and it was kind of in this like
We like paired, everything got paired down.
Well, no, I think it got paired up. It's like, it was all like monograms. Like monograms came back. It's like everyone wanted like their Gucci monogram, their Dior like monogram bag, like.
Yeah.
And then this, like the city bag like kind of went out of fashion. Then my best friend Jim got one, and I was like, I don't understand. And then I quickly did understand.
Yeah.
And then another good friend of mine, Zelda, gave me my first one for my 23rd birthday. That was hers.
Oh, wow. She gave it to you.
It's a little blue. It was a blue mini. It was like a mini of that, like Moto. And it's like baby blue. And I had been saying that I wanted a baby blue one so badly. I didn't want a black one. I was like, I want a baby blue one. She like literally went upstairs and came downstairs with it and just like gave it to me and said, happy birthday. Shout out to Zelda Williams.
Shout out to Zelda Williams.
Yeah.
That is an amazing gift.
Yes. I literally, like, I started, like, sob crying. It was so exciting.
So I'm newly a baghead, and I have yet to give any friend of mine one goddamn fucking... My friends will have to pry it out of my dead, cold hand if you're getting anything I
mean, the thing is this.
I would love to give one because it's such a chic thing to do. Like,
it's just,
my friend gave it to me, or I gave it to my friend.
But you have to like. But what my friend Ari and I are actually doing, which is such like a life hack that is so easy to do, is that we both have like a pretty substantial like bag collection, because I am such an advocate for buying bags because you will never grow out of a bag. A bag will never not fit you.
Say that.
So if you're going to spend money and do all of that, you know what I mean? Like, don't buy a pair of pants.
No.
Because you don't know when those pants are going to fit you or not.
Yeah. Also, there's just the style changes so much.
Shoes are beat up, whatever. Buy a bag. Buy a bag. You'll never grow out of it.
I don't know what I've had my head up my ass my whole life, and all of a sudden I'm just like, all I can think about is bags. I'm just seeing bags
because
everywhere.
Bags are fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, and it ties in an outfit. You know what I mean? You could be wearing literal. It's so cool when I see like really hot girls like wearing like just like a little tracksuit, like just like a shitty like tracksuit with like trainers, and then they have like the sickest like Chanel flat bag or something. I'm like, you look cunt. Like, that's awesome.
It's a great. It's just.
It dresses anything up. Anyway,
I love opening it and reaching inside and then pulling my hand out and then closing it.
That's right.
It just feels so good.
You just described what using a bag is. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And now when I'm watching movies and TV shows, whenever there's a bag, I'm like, what bag is it? Who's it? How's it with you? I want to know.
Oh yeah. And my best friend is like, he works in fashion, and like is an encyclopedia of fashion, and so like we'll be watching anything and he's like, that's Versace Spring Summer 1994. I'm like, whoa. It's giving like, it's Rain Man energy. Like, it's literally like, it's giving Rain Man energy.
Damn.
About it. I know.
I would love to see your bag collection someday.
Come over.
Roll it.
Hey, Jared, it's Jacob. I am experiencing a little bit of a crisis at the moment. I spent a lot of time and money building something, building a shop in my house, and was sort of fighting with the wife a little bit over how much money we were spending, but it looked like it was coming out nice, and she was starting to kind of turn a corner and kind of almost able to imagine everything that I saw in kind of building this lovely space in our house. And I fucked up. I used too much moisture in the spackle, and now we have black mold all over. There's black mold now potentially in our own bedroom because it's spread. And I feel humiliated, and I'm starting to worry that she might leave me. I don't know. I feel stupid, and I don't know. I could use some guidance.
This is who calls me.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all,
this man's life is on the brink. He needs
Mark
Mark Indelicato and Jared Goldstein to save his life.
This is the worst thing that could ever happen to a straight man. I think.
I mean, to
Like, no, like, I'm being dead ass serious.
100.
This is the worst thing that could ever happen to a straight man. This is the most emasculating thing that he has ever been through. That he, like, built something, like, for himself, and it turned out
bad.
Not only bad, black mold growing throughout your house. This is, okay, this
And
is
the
bad.
wife is going, I told you so.
Yeah, because she was right the whole fucking time. Maybe
This is
he
what
should have hired a
happens.
contractor.
Yeah.
So the advice was, you're dumb for doing it yourself.
Okay.
Okay,
That's the first thing you can do.
Well, no, I mean, because if you don't have, it's like me talking about the stock market. It's like me being a stockbroker. I have no idea what the stock market means, but let me just go and start buying stock. You don't do that. You hire someone that has the acumen to do the task at hand. It's a very straight male ego thing. But in terms of advice, I said this to Jared earlier when we just heard a little bit of it, was who were the two exorcists that did the Conjuring house?
Oh, I don't know.
Lorraine and somebody, whatever the fuck.
There's so little that I know.
But they went in, they exorcised that demon out of that little girl, and maybe you can exorcise the black mold.
Call an exorcist.
Yeah.
What
not?
even really is black mold?
Something bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's the worst kind of mold.
also Black Mold's kind of a like great band name.
Or like a fragrance.
Black Mold drag name.
Black mold.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
please
and it's
welcome to
spelled
the
like
stage, Black Mold.
BLAQUE.
Right.
And it's like MEAU.
And she's just
LD.
Yeah.
Black mold.
Black Mold.
Black mold.
It's like the White Diamonds Elizabeth Taylor commercial, but Black Mold. Sorry, this is a straight man's issue, and we are just devolving into just abject gayness.
Have you like done any like around the house projects successfully or unsuccessfully?
No, because I knew that they would all be unsuccessful.
You just know not to do it.
I mean, I also just like asked my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a straight man that knows what he's doing.
You know what you can do is use YouTube. I successfully use YouTube to do two things around my house. I relit my pilot light. Take that in.
Wait, that's big.
And I fixed like my shower head or something. And
Okay.
When I tell you, I howled at the moon. With
No,
success.
you deserve. I mean, no, first of all, you deserve all of the praise because I tried to replace the knobs on my kitchen cabinets and quit after one.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
You had to unscrew them and then rescrew new ones,
Yep.
or
Yep.
and that didn't.
Nope. Right now, there is only one brand new knob, and the rest are the
Old.
same as they were because I gave up.
All right.
I quit.
Yeah. Look, these things are hard.
And it's okay to quit.
Yes.
Like it's okay to quit. Like, and honestly, like he should. Yeah, like it's okay to quit and just be like, you know what? I didn't know what I was doing, and I mean, I hope that you're just.
And this is about his marriage, right? Get a divorce. He didn't know what he was doing.
Yes, sure.
Yeah,
yes,
get out of there.
Yes,
Get out of there.
Um,
You need to start a new life, sir. Get in your car if you have one.
And I just like
Drive to a house that doesn't have
his
black
poor
mold
fucking wife.
with a new wife inside it.
His wife just
and
sitting
that's
there.
your new life.
I just see her sitting on the couch, just like, fucking told you, idiot.
I mean, these projects are difficult. When I relit my pilot light, I dug up my old face shield from COVID and I wore the face shield just in case.
Good on you. Also very resourceful.
Happened because your face is right up underneath
In the fire.
heater. Yeah, and I mean it's the tiniest little thing.
Yeah, but still,
you
I
don't
don't. You don't know if something's gonna explode.
Make a big mess.
I don't know. And you have nice eyebrows. We need to see them.
Thank you.
We need them to stay. On your head.
I waxed them when I was in like a kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like a chunk of it isn't quite growing back, and I think about it every day.
A chunk of it. What more do you want?
A chunk of it.
A chunk of it where? They're like,
Bitch, where?
bitch, where? What chunk? Like, what are you saying? You didn't have like 90s
I would
plucked
get
brows.
the unibrow gone, and I just feel like we went a little wide.
Can we talk about? Wait, before we move on, can we
Yeah.
talk about unibrows and how I think that they're completely unnecessary?
What do you mean?
That there's like this trend that is back.
Oh, people are doing
over
them?
the last like few years, where like the unibrow is like back and it's kind of like edgy and niche and whatever.
Yeah. How are they microblading a unibrow?
I don't know, Jared, but what I will say is that I don't appreciate it.
They're getting a little merkin between their eyebrows.
No, because and like the thing is that I'm all for like, you know, the divas with like underarm, like I'm all for body hair, but I just don't really. The unibrow just it doesn't hit for me.
I get it. I mean,
it just feels very pick me.
Hey, yes, that makes sense.
Like intentionally growing a unibrow feels very pick me.
Yeah. I've never looked at a unibrow and been like,
you know, like I'm
I
like
don't hate them,
unless it's like Sasha Velour like drawing one on.
Oh, I guess maybe.
Do you know what I
okay,
mean? Like,
I take it back. I have looked at a unibrow and I've gone,
yeah, but that doesn't count because like that's like it's like it doesn't count. It's drag.
It's drag. It doesn't count. It's drag.
Meet everything. It doesn't count because it's drag.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it is exciting to see people making their eyebrows really skinny now. It's cool that we're doing it in a way that doesn't sort of permanently remove any of your hair.
Right.
But I think some people out there are just going for it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what else I'm really into? I'm into the tattooed lip liner that the girls are doing.
Oh, fun.
Super cool.
Wait, do they just leave?
A friend of mine did it and just got her like lips like tattooed, but like just super like light, and it just always looks like her lips are just like a little bit pink.
Oh, is it all over or just the edges?
I think that it's like aligned and then just like a little bit more like to like, you know, have like a gradient, but like her lips just always look like she just has like a little something.
A little juicy.
I mean, that sounds like it fucking hurts. Also, people tattooing, like people with like another friend of mine got her eyebrows tattooed.
My mom has that.
But like again, like super like tastefully done. She had like very like little eyebrow. Like there was like, I mean, if either of us
and drag her to hell, go for it.
No, but I mean, I'm saying yeah. And so she's basically had no fucking eyebrows, and like it was like so embarrassing. So she had to like get them tattooed. Like,
when I was a kid, I would watch my mom do her makeup, and she would draw the lip liner on first.
Right.
And it was usually like, it was almost like a brown. It wasn't brown, but it was like, it was a really kind of deep red. Yeah. And I would always beg her to stop there. I'd be like, you look so cool, Mom. Yeah. Don't fill in the rest. Just like that.
So you love like 90s chola, like from the Bronx.
I was always trying to get my mom to look like a chola.
Ugh. Oh my God. A dark brown lip liner with like a glassy lip gloss. Stop. Say less.
It's so good.
Say less. It's so hot with just a whisper of an eyebrow because they're so thin. Yeah.
That's the eyebrow.
You know what I mean? That's what I feel.
And I think all of this is really helpful to that man with the spackling issue.
No, absolutely. So basically just buy your wife a brown lip liner and some lip gloss.
And say you're sorry.
And say that she looks and she's serving hunty.
Yeah.
Happy Pride. That's our advice for him.
We did it.
I don't know what to tell him about his bad spackling job.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Are there like manuals for these things, or do
Probably
you
YouTube.
have to know?
Get on YouTube, but that sounds like one of the worst days you could have is sitting on YouTube watching a spackling tutorial.
But obviously, he seemed really into his thing. Also, like to become a contractor or something like that.
And what is a contractor?
But here's the thing, like, do you go to school for that? Is there like a course that you take? Or do you just like go and like contract? Like, I don't understand.
One time there were contractors over at the house that I was staying, and there was a young hot contractor. Yes.
Say less, say more.
And I literally was getting a vibe. I was literally for real getting a vibe.
Were you like making eyes?
Well, here's the thing. It's like they're in the house and they're working, and then I'm just kind of like loafing around, like making breakfast at like 11:45 a.m. So I'm already like just kind of
wiggling.
Yeah, but I'm also just kind of embarrassed because I'm just like I should be up earlier. Like, I work at night, so I'm like, but they don't know that, and I just feel like a loser. Like I'm like just get in the kitchen and get out. But then he's just so chatty and like charming, and then and we're talking, and I'm like, damn, this guy's fucking hot, and he's just like banging a hammer all day. Probably like
what? Yeah,
He's probably
I need
25,
stats.
but he looked 35.
Right.
You know, like one of those
because he does
guys.
hard labor.
Yeah. And he's telling me this story about his girlfriend. And like they were having some sort of argument.
Yeah.
And then, well, listen to this. Then he was like, imagine if like, okay, all right, what if you were my girlfriend? He
Oh my
said
God.
that to me
Oh my
in
God.
the kitchen. And I was like,
Wait,
is
are we
something
dating?
happening? Literally, I was like, something is about to fucking
Wait,
happen.
am I your girlfriend now?
Like, it was great. I was like, something is going on
And what?
here.
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Like, we're gonna have to run it back. So
Yeah.
when he said, "Imagine you're my girlfriend,"
Yeah.
what did you say?
That's what I said. I didn't say anything because I was like a deer in headlights, and he was just he's a charmer. He can just talk, and I'm just like listening, and I'm like, it's first thing in the morning. Again, 11:45 a.m.
First thing in the morning.
First thing, the cock-a-doodle-doos are kooky.
Yeah, the roosters are roosting, darling.
Yeah, and this hot contractor from Staten Island is just like
from Staten Island.
Woo!
And you know he has a bad temper.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
I mean, he's telling me about his argument with his girlfriend.
What was the just spark notes, please? I need to know.
Literally,
the
don't even
listeners
remember.
need to know.
I think he was like cheating or something. I don't even remember.
Cheating.
I genuinely don't remember because I'm just looking at this man going, is something happening or am I making this up as it's happening?
Oh my God.
So the next day, they come back and that night, I'm looking for the chips that I got and I can't find the chips that I got. And I'm looking all around the house and I'm like, these chips are just gone. Right. And like, I'm not thinking of anything, but I'm just like, maybe one of the contractors ate some of the chip or just took the whole bag. Who knows? Whatever. I go to bed. The next morning at actually like 7 a.m, I wake up to they're in the house and he's getting fired for stealing at a different house.
Oh, shit. So he stole your chips.
I think he did.
But he also stole your heart.
Yes, he did.
And so, like, I would call that a win.
But really wild to wake up hearing the firing. He's
but
like
now that
yelling
it's
about
not weird, like, you could have just been like, maybe I could just, like, be your girlfriend tonight.
Yeah, I'll cheer you up.
Right.
I'll rub your shoulders.
Yeah, you got fired, but, like.
Yeah. But you got fired, but.
You know?
Yeah.
Hot.
Really hot.
I do love
like,
a man that uses his hands.
Just so crazy.
None of them want to date me.
You know what it felt like? I felt like Samantha in Sex and the City. But then nothing happened.
But it didn't pan out.
Yeah, but it was one of those like, wait, is this feels like a porn happening in real life?
Are you like a forward person? Like if you're feeling a vibe, are you quick to be like act on it, or are you more
I'm
reserved?
really not, but I did do that recently with great success.
Really?
It was pretty cool.
I'm asking too because I feel like I recently in the last 5 months been like more forward, like in a way that has been like super uncomfortable, but has worked with great success.
Yes.
Like it turns out telling people
How you
that
feel.
you like them,
Yeah.
that they respond to that.
Yeah.
And sometimes in a way where like it's not what you necessarily hope for, but then it just doesn't like drag something out. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
You know, like I'm seeing this guy now, and like I literally was like with him last night, and I was just like, I really like you, and he was like, word. He was like, I really like you too. I was like, yeah, I just wanted to like let you know.
Oh, that's
I was
sweet.
like, I like kissing you, and I like.
That's great.
And I like holding your hand, and he was just like, same. Like and I thought I was saying like so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it
was just,
felt
like,
really vulnerable
It felt
to say
so
it.
vulnerable, and he like his response was honestly like even cuter. Like of just being like, yeah, that's why we're seeing each other.
Aw.
And I was like, right, no, totally. Also, like, yeah, super funny. Like, and then I go back into like, wait, but tell me. So, okay, how did it work with great success recently?
He looked me up and down with like a grin.
And you don't know each other.
No, we knew each other.
Okay, you knew each other. Are you dating? Like, how have you been on a date?
No.
But you know each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he looks me up and down with a grin.
Uh-huh.
And then I go, should we get out of here? And we did.
Hi.
I have never in my life done anything like that. Never again, Will. Coward till I'm dead.
Was it great?
It's incredible.
Do you think you'll see him again? In any capacity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
My advice to you I don't have none.
Oh, okay. I'm just treading lightly just because, you know,
Right.
these go out to radio stations all across the nation.
No, I understand. I'm like,
Yeah.
so name him stats. Also,
Yeah.
what's his Instagram?
Yeah.
No, I just like, but that's so much fun. Like, isn't that like it's like this feeling of true like success. Like I've like conquered something.
Yeah.
You know,
oh my
to
God,
be
it was
like
so fun.
And also like being a sexual being is like so uncomfortable.
Oh, it's so
like I'm saying
embarrassing.
like but like in a public context.
Yeah.
Like once we like get out of here and go home, all bets are fucking off.
I still am embarrassed when we're home.
Jared.
I really have to like undo. I gotta like relax.
You gotta fucking relax.
I gotta chill.
Because here's the thing. If you say let's get out of here, they're like, yeah. They're down to clown.
Oh yeah.
So like so then what's the problem?
Oh, there wasn't a problem that time.
Okay.
But in
general.
yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I'm all tight. Look at my shoulder. You know, everything
Sis,
hurts.
We
I'm
gotta
just
work on this.
a mess.
We gotta work on this. You're a hot commodity. We gotta
Thank
get you
you.
out there.
Yes.
Like in a big way, not just like every once in a while.
How'd you meet this guy?
On Hinge, bitch.
And that's fine, cunt.
Yeah. Like no. Listen, Hinge. Another pro tip. Hinge is the dating app. THEE.
What makes you say that?
Because it is the only dating app out there.
Are you gonna say designed to be deleted?
I'm a Hinge ambassador. I'm like, God, I was looking for a way to plug this.
The first time I heard that, they got my ass.
Got me down. I'm also like, Hinge, please reach out. As Jared and I said, we are unemployed. We will do anything.
Yeah.
I will show whole for a Hinge endorsement.
For Hinge endorsement.
No, because
that becomes the new icon.
will show whole. No, it's the only dating app where where I feel that you get the closest, because of the prompts and everything, that it's the closest you can possibly get to getting to know the essence of a person before meeting them.
That is true.
And I don't do Raya because fuck that.
Because you're not looking to meet a real estate agent.
Well, no, and I also don't want to date another actor.
Okay.
And I don't.
Tell me about that. What if you met the hottest fucking actor who was so sweet and nice to you?
There's not enough room for the both of us. What if he was more successful than I was? That's a big fucking problem.
Okay, but what if he was as equally successful for the rest of your life, never more, never less?
I don't know. I'm just.
Have you ever met an actor that you were attracted to, and then you went?
I lost my virginity to an actor.
Oh.
Bling bling bling. No, and I have dated actors, and it's just been the ego. It's not good because there are peaks and valleys in like everyone's career, right?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like it's an ebb and flow, especially like in what
And
we do
in some
for a
people's
living.
careers, it's valleys and then valleys and then valleys and then
Yeah,
valleys.
sometimes you go years without. So I just don't want to put myself in a position to resent my partner, and I definitely feel like if I dated an actor seriously,
Yeah.
I would resent them immediately after they like.
Yeah.
Like it's also
hard.
it's a mind fuck too, to be like, I can be simultaneously happy for you and hate your fucking guts about your success. You know what I mean? Like that is just the way that it is.
And
Like,
that's what the sunglasses are for.
that's right. I mean, also just you don't
I'm
want to.
so happy for you.
I'm so. Oh my god. No way. But I think that like, yeah, but this guy I'm dating now, it was like he messaged me, and the first message was, "Hi, I like your energy." And I said, what is that energy?
I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because I whiten my teeth and I can't have coffee.
That's right. He said, I'm just moving right past that because I'm like, are you bored?
Yeah.
But he was like, I like your energy. I was like, what is my energy? He was like, chaotic. And I was like, oh, I like you.
Oh my God.
He just gets the bit. Like, he's very funny.
Yeah.
And I think that that's hot. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, being able to banter and, like, read and, like, you know,
Yeah.
be kind of. But the difference is that sometimes you meet someone and you're, like, kind of conversing with them over text or, like, on, you know, on your phone. And they're like, and you're like, oh, this person's really funny, like, whatever. And then you meet them in person and you're like, oh, you've been thinking about these things because you are not funny in person. Which is, like, the biggest turnoff.
I mean, some of those Hinge prompts, I mean,
It's the
more
anyone
like cringe
that takes
prompts.
anyone that
right?
takes their Hinge profile seriously, you're not gonna get a date. You gotta
tough.
be ironic. You've gotta be.
Although
funny.
but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I think you can meet someone else who takes it seriously. So I think I agree with you that
maybe
it's very
like,
effective.
I want my
The
algorithm to
prompts
change. Then
are actually very effective in getting to know what someone is like, because if you read it and
That's
they take
right.
it seriously, you go, "Ooh, my
It's
god, oh
really-
my god,
you know
we
what I
got to
do
be swiping. We got to be swiping away from this." And if there's like some jokes and they're bad, oh my god, we got to be swiping away. We got to be swiping
It's
away.
got to be short, sweet, and to the point. And don't you dare have one of those voice answer ones.
It's so weird.
I never click on them.
It's
because I have
weird.
secondhand embarrassment.
I click every time because I gotta know.
No, I get secondhand embarrassment. I couldn't possibly.
I don't know what's wrong with them, because I love voice notes more than anything.
But
love
if you're
sending
talking
them.
to your friends, like
Yeah.
I'm like on your dating profile, being like, my idea of an amazing first date. It's like, shut up.
It's
Ugh.
crazy, and also their
Write it
voice is
out.
always so extra deep.
Or it's
Which
just
I think
like,
is probably just
yeah,
like a
my
gay
idea of a
thing.
first date is like, it's either like super like low where they're trying to
Yeah.
not have vocal fry.
Yeah, I feel
or
like it's an
unapologetically
overcompensation.
rainbow flagged vocal fry.
Either way, gay men shouldn't have voices of any kind. High,
No.
low, stop it. No voices from
I
gay
tried to
men.
convince myself that I didn't have vocal fry, and everyone around me was like, "You're fucking lying to yourself."
Well, you could choose to not do it, but it's so natural to you.
I tried to choose to not do it.
You're
Don't
doing it
ask
right
me to
now.
do it. What?
You're doing it right now.
Not doing it? Not having vocal fry?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well,
See,
yeah,
fuck you guys.
It's dipping in and out. It's dipping in and out, but because like the vocal fry is the
Which
and
I
you don't have to.
can't.
do You know what I mean?
I can't. It's almost.
Then
too much to
there's
do.
the fry. It came back. I can't.
I can't. It's when I'm trying to be like calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah.
Or like when I'm on the phone with a doctor or something.
Right.
I'm like-
or when I'm trying to like get out of anything.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Hi, I'm Jared Goldstein, and I am.
And I'll be reading for the part of.
Yeah. Never. Truly never. Truly never. I can't do it. I can't do it.
No.
I can't do it.
Then don't.
But also, I think there's a double standard, and I finally have a platform to spew this
What is
out
it?
on.
I'm
Okay,
so curious.
there are so many straight guys out in the world who act gay, who are straight, but they are a bit effeminate, but they're straight.
Right.
So there should be some of that reflected in straight characters in film and television. So if you see a gay guy who's being a little bit gay while they're playing a straight guy, instead of being like, I can tell you're gay, be like, no, think of the 7 straight men in your life who are faggota fugata.
Oh, down.
Yes,
Down.
and just go, that happens.
Fugazi
Some straight
faggots.
guys are fugazi.
Dead ass.
Like,
And
we're
they're-
not all fucking G.I. Joe.
But now they're all fucking gay baiting about it too. So they saw one picture of Harry Styles, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden,
I hate the idea that like if they
It's
it's not a two-way street, because straight people will watch a gay guy play straight and they're just like, oh, I can tell. But then what, you think we can't tell watching a straight guy play gay that he's straight? You think we can't tell? Yeah, we can tell.
yeah. And a lot of these gay guys are definitely bisexual.
Which gay guys?
No, these straight guys.
Oh.
A lot of these straight guys are definitely bisexual and are
Sure.
so repressed. Like, I mean, like there's that trend on TikTok right now that's like that audio of like, I love my cute little like straight boyfriend. And he just like looks gay and like he's just like a tote bag carrying or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
And it's just whatever. It's this audio on TikTok. And it's like you look at these straight boys and I'm like, you definitely like went to Bard and like just be for real.
Yeah.
You know? And that's okay. Like, if you went to Sarah Lawrence and you're a straight guy, you... Sorry.
I didn't know straight guys could go to Sarah Lawrence. That's
You
news.
know? Because they don't.
You heard it here.
I'm going to get
Whatever.
in trouble. I'm like,
Straight guys are gay. Next caller.
yeah.
Hey, Jared, it's Lindsay. No, it's just anonymous, actually. So I actually don't know who this is. But, yeah, I need some advice. I can't keep white shirts clean. I always get food on them when I'm eating. And then sometimes it stains if it's like some sort of oil-based thing or like butter. Do you have any good suggestions for that not to happen as often maybe? Or ways to get oil out of fabric maybe? That would actually be very helpful if you could do that. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. I don't love you because I don't know you. I love you. Bye.
That wasn't a friend of mine, and her name isn't Lindsay, and she's certainly not a comedian in LA.
Well, Lindsay.
No, stop. That's not Lindsay.
Okay, caller.
Thank
you so much, caller.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm actually really good at this. I can take this one.
A bib.
A bib.
To not get. I mean,
no, here's what you have to just actually do.
You have a more creative
stains
answer.
just come out if you get them right away.
That's right.
Most stains come out. You have to just commit to now having a wet shirt on for the rest of the night, but it's worth it for the long run. So if you're at dinner and you get a little curry on your, oh, my fly is half down.
Oh my God! All of that talk about that hookup that you had just really.
It's like, literally. It's perfectly.
Jared.
It's perfectly half down.
Oh my God! I'm seeing someone right now.
Okay, I guess I'll zip
get
it
back to
up.
caller number 2.
Okay. Okay, so if you spill a little bit of curry, a little bit of whatever, a little bit of red fucking wine, a little bit of black goddamn coffee, just go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
First thing is relax. Mistakes.
The first thing is breathe.
Mistakes happen. Accidents happen. This isn't who you are. This isn't you doing it again. Just take a breath. Excuse yourself. And I know it sucks because you're probably also having a great conversation and you don't want to stop the conversation. Right. You also don't want to have a wet shirt for the rest of the day.
And it's embarrassing to be spilling all over yourself.
Yeah, but it just happens and you have to make the call. Do you want to lose this shirt or do you want to keep this shirt? And you want to keep it. So what you do is you get up, you go to the bathroom and you just run it under the water until it's soaking wet. Get some hand soap. Hand soap works beautifully.
Yep.
Hand soap.
You've seen those Dawn commercials.
Yes,
they get oil off of little baby ducks.
Yes, your shirt needs the area
that
is
can get your marinara sauce out.
Needs to look like those baby ducks, completely lathered up, just scratching, rubbing for about maybe sometimes it takes as much as a minute. It's usually not though. It's usually quick. Usually takes 10 seconds, and then just rinse it. You just have to flood the stain. It's like think of the stain as like David and Goliath, but like if Goliath wins, and you're Goliath, and you just have to have so much soap and water attack that soap, that stain, that it just can't root. You know what a really fun piece of advice? If you don't want chlorine damage in your hair, you know what you have to do?
What?
Of course you don't fucking know. I know.
I have no fucking
That's why
idea.
I'm here.
Listen, this is your fucking show, babe.
Okay, if you don't want to get chlorine in your hair, soak your hair in tap water before you get in the pool. Because your hair is like a sponge. So it will fill up with tap water. And then when you get in the pool, it won't soak up as much pool water because it's already full of tap water.
See, but that seems like something. Yeah, but that's
I know, but that's just the thing.
That's good. That's great. That's great advice for people with like hair.
And the same thing goes with a stain. Just flood it. Just flood it and it will come out. Also, and worst case scenario, what's it called? OxyClean spray is amazing.
Oh, baby.
Amazing.
Baby.
But again, the sooner you get to the stain, the better. The sooner. Time is of the essence.
My dad has like an unhealthy relationship with OxyClean.
Yes.
These
hello.
Oh my
God.
Hello. Yep.
These are a fucking year old, babe. OxyClean.
Clean.
They're blue.
Also,
they're blue when I clean them. They're glowing.
In terms of the stain, I just thought like maybe you could also just like double down.
Yeah.
And like if you have like a stain of marinara sauce, just dump the entire. Oh.
Do the Mary Kate. Do the Mary Kate.
Yep.
Dump it in
just
wine.
Double down. And then that gives you like what if you're like on a date and you just like, oh, I just spilled this whole, I have to take my top off. Oh no. You know what I mean? That's also a great way that's
your tits are kind of orange from the marinara.
That's a less elegant way of saying, let's get out of here.
Oh my God.
You just take your bowl of spaghetti and just like, oh no, my God.
And then just mush them all together.
Oh, let's go.
Wouldn't it be
get out
so
of
fun
here?
to
I have
have
to take a
big,
shower.
big hunkin' hunkies?
What did you just say?
Wouldn't that be so fun to have like big giant tits for a day?
I would love it for one day.
Well, here's what I think about all the time.
But when I did Drag Race, I got to wear them all the time.
Wait, what? Oh my God, you were on, was it Celebrity Drag Race?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Big old knockers.
Yes.
Big old, and they Velcroed around my neck. Heavy.
When did you do that? And what's your drag name?
My drag name is Thirsty Von Trapp.
Thirsty Von Trapp.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Placed top 3, won Snatch Game, whatever.
You won Snatch Game?
That's right.
Who were you?
Erica Jane.
Bitch.
I'm so poor, Andy.
If I knew one thing about Erica Jane, I'd be impressed right now.
All that you need to know is that I looked beautiful.
You looked beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm not shocked.
Thank you.
Wait, where does that film?
Here in Los Angeles.
Amazing.
And it was nice because it was like the experience of Drag Race, but I didn't have to do my own makeup, my own hair, make my own outfits, and they didn't take my phone away.
Being a celebrity is so good.
Like,
It's a perfect life.
but let me tell you something right now. I will never, ever
Do drag
again.
It's crazy.
Rotted.
It's crazy.
Gutted.
I mean, talk about spackles.
Oh God.
Talk about black
Spackle
mold. The
on
way I'm
sandpaper.
doing it, I'm getting black mold everywhere. I'm falling apart.
Yo.
I'm falling apart not doing a backflip at a nightclub at 1 a.m.
You know what's worse than black mold in your bedroom? Black mold on your tights.
Oh,
Because that's what it gives, honestly.
damn.
Everything just like smells bad. It's not it. Sorry. I have mad respect for the girls. But
Deeply impressive. Could never do it. I'm a wimp and a coward.
could never do it. Will never do it again.
Could you imagine if every time I had to do stand up, I had to do makeup for 2 hours before?
Well, when we just did Love It or Leave It with Ben Delacreme, I was
Yeah.
just like, we're sitting in like the green room. I'm just like looking at her. I'm just like, damn, like you had to do all of this. Like you had to do all of that
yeah.
for me to like, and I was just like, I just had to put on a jean jacket.
It was
Called
a good
day.
jean jacket.
Thank you so much. But like,
It's a lot of work.
God
and
damn it.
it's amazing work, and you see it, and you just
I just
go,
don't know if I have
"Damn."
that much dedication as a professional. Period.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You know what I mean?
It's
like
a lot.
I show up to work at Hacks and
You don't even know your lines.
legit.
Learn your lines.
Paula G and Jen get so mad when I say that. They're like, "Yes, you do." Like,
Hey,
it's for the bit.
You
it's
had
for
a
the
lot
bit.
of lines. I was watching last night. I was watching the episode where Hannah.
I'm getting it.
Ah!
I'm seeing it.
And you had a lot of lines in the beginning because you
I
had to be
did.
rattling off the names of like
I did.
execs.
I did.
you? Was that memorized or was it on the card? I was wondering.
It was on the card.
Yeah, but that's good though.
No, it was on the card.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I show up. I know my line. I mean, I know my lines ish. You know,
And
what
now
I
you're
mean?
lying
Like,
on my podcast.
Like I know like what the vibe is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You're like, it's hacks, it's comedy,
no, like it's hacks, like it's
women.
funny, like it's Damien, like I know my character, so like I've done like a lot of like my own like work and research, like getting to know my character, so like I don't actually like need the lines. 'cause
Yeah,
I
you
just, like,
can
know
just
him so well.
trust. You can just trust that it's gonna be there.
They're like, that's not the fucking line. I'm like, but couldn't it be? They're like,
Damn.
no, exactly not.
One time, I think it was probably like the first movie I was in. I was so nervous. I knew my lines, but I couldn't remember them because
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
That's me anytime that there was a scene in season 1 where it ended up like getting whittled down to like, I kid you not, I had like a whole thing to say. And this was like the very beginning. Like I was like so nervous. Like I hadn't worked in years, working around all these crazy people that are so amazing that I admire so much. And it was like my first scene with that Caitlin Olsen was in. And like Sweet D is probably like one of my favorite characters
Oh
of
my
actual
God.
all time. And I was so nervous, and I had this whole thing to say to her that I literally like just couldn't, like I just couldn't say it. And it was whittled down to literally, I don't even think they used
To you
me
going-
in it at all. No, like I dead ass was like, okay, like because I was so nervous.
It happened.
Yeah. No, it went from like truly like 4 or 5 sentences to like, yeah.
I don't know if I've already talked about this on this podcast, and then if I did, you just have to listen to it again. The first movie I was in, in a rehearsal, I told a story about going to a music festival, and they wrote it all in. And I went from having like 1 or 2 lines to having like 8 lines. And it was so exciting. Everyone was so excited for me.
Yeah.
And then that day on set, I was so nervous that I just like couldn't get through it. And at one point, the director had to pop their head out from the camera and ask me if I was okay. Yeah. And then when we went to the premiere and I watched the movie, they cut all the lines that they wrote in for me.
Yeah.
And it was just back to normal.
It happens.
I have never been so humiliated at a concession stand in my life.
But you know what? It's
Could not
better
look those
to
directors
know,
in the goddamn eye.
It's better to know that your shit's probably going to be cut than like I knew
it's
from
still
that
happening.
moment.
Yeah.
I knew like in that moment, in that scene, I was like, nothing that I say at this point is making it. Like, because I couldn't talk. Like, it wasn't working. But I knew that, like, which is very different, though, than, like, doing a scene where you're, like, killed it, nailed it, and then you're watching the episode or watching the film, and you're like, wait, where the fuck is that scene where I absolutely nail it? That's worse.
Yeah.
Knowing, like, being like, oh, yeah, no, I really shit the bed on this one, you know? It's like you can actually prepare yourself.
And that is a nice... Those stories from other people and from actors that you admire.
Everyone has
so
one.
nice to hear because I really felt like I was the first person on planet Earth to do that.
Yeah.
And then I think Nick Kroll told a story about like when he was like on his like the Cavemen show. Remember the Geico Cavemen? They got a show?
Yeah. They had a show for a second.
Or either it was like that or a commercial, and he just couldn't get any words out. And I was like, wow, if Nick Kroll couldn't do it,
That's right.
yeah,
Then I surely can.
yeah, then I certainly won't be. Should we get to one more call?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hey, Jared, it's your buddy, internet celebrity Dan Donahue. I was wondering if you had any insight on this. The front end of my car has been held up with zip ties for about 1.5 years, and it doesn't do anything structurally to the car, doesn't cause any problems, but you can kind of just see there's zip ties. Should I spend the $1,000 to fix it or keep riding tied up? Let me know your thoughts on that. Thanks, buddy.
Easy. Ride tied up.
Yeah, I was just going to say, ride tied up.
Ride tied up.
Like, anyone that is too precious about their car has a serious fucking problem.
Ride tied up. And then, like, just...
And that's so punk. Like, you just, like, riding with, like, zip ties on your car. Like, hell yeah.
Yes. It's like Walking Dead or True Blood. You're like... Hey.
Is that what you would consider punk?
Yeah. Yeah, that's punk music, right?
True Blood?
The television show The Walking Dead is a punk music album.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You got a bat with nails in it. You got,
That's, I guess, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think, and then just save that money. Because think about what you can do. That's the thing about cars. It's like, what you could, so in my car, before I totaled it.
Yeah, that's a shitty story.
Yeah. The week I totaled it, the stereo went out. And so
that's
honestly,
expensive to fix too.
It was to replace it. It was like $500.
Yeah, it's expensive.
And then when you think like, at that point, I'm like, I'll just play music from my phone because what can you do? What you
Get
can
like
do
a
with
little Bose thing and glue it to your dash, and we're on our way.
What I could do with $500 that isn't
you could get a bag.
Literally,
you could get a Balenciaga bag.
Literally,
which is more important than a stereo in your car. Be for real.
So much more important. So these cars are really expensive, and I'm gonna pray for you, Dan, that you are a rich man soon.
Yes.
So you save your money until you're a rich man.
You have to have like passive income to even consider the $1,000 to not be, riding zip.
It is just such a waste.
I mean, I like last year or something got like my back like bumper like detailed and shit, and it cost like a bunch of money, and I was just like, but this is it, baby. You walk out into the parking lot to see my car, I'm backing into everything. Hitting curbs, backing into poles.
Okay. I thought you were going to say you were backing into parking spots, and then we were going to have a problem.
No.
We were going to have a problem.
I can't parallel park.
You can't?
I mean, I can. It just takes me a few tries, Jared.
I'm bad at driving and I'm good at parking. That's
See,
kinda my
I'm
thing.
the opposite.
You're good at driving, bad at parking.
I'm good at driving, bad at parking. I mean, like, I'm telling you, like, bad at parking, like, even pulling into a parking spot where everything is literally delineated for you.
Yeah.
There's something here and there's something on the sides. Like, it literally tells you, it could not be easier.
Yeah.
I'm always over that line. Always. Always. Now, I don't have, but the thing is that the girls are getting spoiled now because I don't have the luxury of having a backup camera in my car and beepers and sensors and all this shit that
They've gone too far.
in
The
their new
beeping?
Subaru Foresters have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough of the
I don't
beeping.
have that in my old heavy like BMW. Like
Yeah.
she's very long.
Okay.
And she's very heavy, and she doesn't have like power steering, so it's a lot of yeah.
So you're turning that car yourself.
That's right.
No wonder you have carpal tunnel.
That's right. Jared, I'm telling you, to get out of any parking spot.
You don't have power steering?
No.
You're Fred Flintstone.
Thank you. Hot.
That's crazy.
I know. It's
have you
wild.
ever like had a close call because you're busy steering like you're on the Titanic?
When I first got the car, it was a very precarious situation because I had like a really small car and then got like, it still is a small car, but like there's, it's bigger. And, my what's it called? My spatial awareness was very off. And then on top of it, I'm turning for 5 fucking hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like having a car is nice, period.
So. I know. It really gets you there faster than if
Which
you were
also
walking.
brings me to people that don't drive in Los Angeles.
That was me for 10 years.
I know so many. My best friend does not drive. And like, I mean, now there's like the bird scooters and stuff like that. But I'm also
a curse.
I was like, but also like in Los Angeles, I'm like, yo, these people are depraved on the road. Be careful.
And none of them have helmets on.
None
of them.
And I'm like, I would go further.
I'm
than
out there
helmets.
rear-ending people for no good reason.
I'm talking kids on roller skates for the first time. Knee pads, elbow pads, wrist guards, helmet, like neck brace just in case. Like I'm being for real. Like
you should look like the guitarist from Mad Max.
Yes.
Okay. that's what
calm.
you need. Yeah. You need to be elevated. You need to have 6 Lime scooters.
Yeah.
2 of them are just kind of propped up for you to hang from.
Yes.
You've got a guitar, and you're on Fountain next to me.
Yeah, be fucking careful. Jared is on the road.
Yeah, literally. Oh, man. Well, that kind of feels like a nice way to end this.
That you're a bad driver?
Yeah, be careful on the road.
Be careful on the road. Jared might be next to you.
If you're listening to this while you're driving, just kind of keep your eyes on the road.
Be careful out there, everyone.
Do you have anything you want to plug? This is going to come out in 8 to 9 years.
No, there's nothing to plug. I'm completely unemployed.
Okay, we love that.
Catch Hack Season 4, TBD.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, Hack Season 3 is streaming on
and
on Max.
Season 4
and
is
yes,
coming.
we are doing Season 4.
Congrats.
But go and watch Season 3. It's a really great season.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy yourself. You'll like it.
Goodbye. Shh. Don't shush me. Shh. Okay, fine.
That's like my sexy goodbye.
Ooh. Okay, I'll do it too. Shh.
Goodbye.
Oh, now you've abandoned me in it.
No, because now we both did it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shut up. It's over.
Shh. That was so much fun.
That really was. Thank you for doing it.